What's happening, Virgo? How are we doing today? We're going to do a reading for the second half of December from specifically the 16th until the 31st. It will be a general reading, so keep that in mind. Messages may or may not resonate for you. It's going to be for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising from the 16th until the 31st. Without further ado, we're going to jump into the reading. If you haven't been here before, I really appreciate you guys. Please like and subscribe if the reading does resonate with you. But we're going to jump into the reading without wasting too much time. This reading is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the second half of December. We're going to ask Spirit what insight we can gain into your life for the second half of December, leading into the new year. What spiritual insight can we gain for Virgo for the second half of December? What spiritual insight can we gain for Virgo for the second half of December? What spiritual insight can we gain for Virgo second half of December? We're going to cut the deck here. All right, for your overall energy for Virgo is the Five of Michael. It says, the situation does not serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Keywords. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Release your attachment to the outcome. So Virgo, this is an indicator that you're trying to manifest something. You're trying to create something. You're trying to do something in your life. Whether it's a certain manifestation, whether it's landing a job, whether it's creating a business, whether it's obtaining a relationship. But there is something that you are trying to manifest at the moment. I think you are fixated on the idea of this manifestation a little too much, where it's blocking your manifestation. If you are too fixated on something, you develop resistance. And with that resistance, it's much harder to make that manifestation come true. And Spirit's asking you to take a more uplifting approach. Look at it from a different angle. And my advice for that would be to release your attachment to the outcome. Try learning to enjoy the process much more than the desired outcome. Because we can use this analogy with anything. If you are trying to get a certain result, let's say a fitness goal, and you're trying to obtain something, if you just want a certain result and you want to look like this person or you want to have this body, do you think that it's possible or likely that you will obtain that without yet enjoying the process, without enjoying the process first? Very unlikely. Most likely you're going to, go to the gym for a couple weeks and then you'll fall off, right? And you'll still want that goal and you're wondering why that goal hasn't come to you yet. But the truth is, you have to learn to enjoy the process. Forget about the desired outcome because it will come with time. And that's where you have to put it, in the back of your brain. Know that it will come with time. Just enjoy the process day in, day out. Or if you can't, learn to enjoy the process. You can learn to enjoy unenjoyable things. Learn to enjoy the process. And if you learn to enjoy the gym day in, day out, eventually that outcome has to happen, right? So this is my advice to you at this time. The way that you're looking at this current manifestation is not ideal. So consider taking a more uplifting approach and learn to enjoy the process to get to the outcome you desire. Wow. 3 majors right off the bat. We're going to do an 8-card spread. Beautiful reading for you, Virgo, nonetheless. Okay, I think that was a very important message to start the reading, because for a lot of you, you want this certain outcome. But in reality, do you really want that outcome as much as you think you do? Or is it shiny object syndrome where you just think you want that? So learn to enjoy what you do, learn to enjoy the process and processes of certain things that you love that will in turn bring the outcome that you desire. We do have the World card coming up right off the bat. This is indicative of a cycle ending, okay? There's a cycle ending and there's a new one beginning. And I feel for a lot of you, we do have the Death card as well. So this shows an ending of a cycle and your world is about to change. Ending of a cycle and your world is about to change very dramatically. The World card is you looking at all the different aspects of life, really understanding all of you and everything that you desire, and understand that will always be there. Okay? And the Death card is coming out to really put a stamp in the end of this cycle, and we're starting fresh. We're going to start fresh with positive manifestation abilities. I think a death to the ego, in a sense. The Empress is coming out. We have 4 majors coming out in this reading, which is symbolic for an immense shift leading into the new year for you. The World and the Empress coming out together is showing us that, Virgo, your manifestation ability is going to enhance dramatically. The way that you go about your manifestations are going to change tremendously. Letting go of attachment, letting go of certain desires, although sounds counterintuitive, will help bring your manifestations closer. And I think you're gaining this understanding towards the end of December, and you're sort of dying off. The old you is sort of coming to an end, and there's sort of a rising of the phoenix. A new energy is emerging within you, Virgo. And I think it sounds cliche, but new year, new you. And I think the transformation is happening in December. Now we have Saturn and Jupiter, December 21st. And it's a huge astrological event. And I do think that this is going to affect you tremendously, Virgo. And I do see your world shifting. I see the way you look at your world shifting. I see the way you view your world shifting. And I see the way that you draw manifestations into your life happening at a much faster rate. This is why the 8 of Wands is coming out as well, because there's going to be fast movement. You can expect fast movement from the start of January 16th all the way into the new year and until the end of 2021 and beyond. So you can expect fast movement. Knight of Pentacles. There's going to be certain things that come up in your life and certain goals that you have that you're going to just keep plodding forward. You're going to just chip away step by step. Keep chipping away step by step. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving card, but each and every day, like the gym analogy, if you keep chipping away, that end goal is going to come that much closer. And that's what I see with you with a financial endeavor. You're going to keep chipping away at some sort of financial endeavor, to whether it's to get that promotion in the near future or whether it's to build that business that you desire. Beautiful reading for you guys. We also have the Justice card. This is a balancing of the scales. This is you getting what you deserve. This is you balancing the scales. The Queen of Wands coming up is your creative ability is going to also enhance in this time. You're going to see that you are going to be that much more creative. You're going to get an influx of creative energy that's going to allow you to draw this manifestation closer and closer into your palm. All in all, this is a great reading. And the conclusion of this reading would be that you are going to chip away at a certain goal that you've been working on for some time. I feel for a lot of you, you've been discouraged because you might have been working on certain goals and switching them and just looking for a certain outcome in your life, whatever you think that is, and it hasn't been happening. And I do think it's because you're fixated on that goal. But if you continue to chip away and develop habits that will in turn draw this closer to you, you will see an immense change in the way that you draw manifestations closer and the way that you ultimately manifest things. The Empress and the World card, along with the Death and the Justice card, all coming out, is very symbolic of an immense shift happening in your life. It's a very strong shift. The Empress is manifestations coming to life. The World card is a change in a cycle. Your world is going to change in some way, shape, or form. The Death card is a death to the old you and a rising of the new you. Justice is something that you've always been wanting, but it's kind of been slipping through your fingertips. Now is going to come into your life and make you feel complete in a sense. So guys, this is going to be an amazing month for you leading into the new year. I really hope that you truly take advantage of this time and really use your focus in a positive sense to really bring those things closer to you, because that will ultimately make you happier. Virgo, this is your reading for the month of December from the 16th to the 31st. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, God bless.